Hey Gary, 2 days away, man. It's here. How you feeling?
Wonderful. Ready. Already down the way. Just eating and drinking, you know. We maybe 15, 20 minutes away from home. If need be, we can go to the gym, get a little slight workout. We can get another slight workout in the night. We good.
Hey, what do you think about, having, this fight here in Peachy County, like you said, about 15, 20 minutes from your home, and how is that a big advantage for you?
I mean, it's cool, we never really magnify the event, or where we're competing at, because it takes away from the real goal, that's to go out there and be victorious. I think the cool part is my friends and family, and people from the neighborhood will have the possibility to be in the venue when the event is taking place.
Yeah, like you were able to, have that fight like last year, and you were able to, be cool and calm in that one. And you see how that turned out, against Oscar Escandon. Do you expect that to happen here against Jojo Diaz Jr.?
I mean, I expect the objectives to be the same, regardless of who the opponent is. I push myself to the limit. We're 100% ready. We're going to make this thing happen.
Gary, you had mentioned just now about this is the last time I asked you about this, your exit plan for your career. After this fight, win this fight, and you talked about Leo Santa Cruz and those other guys. Could you say that one more time?
Yeah, God willing, we get through this with JoJo. I would love to get a unification bout with any of the other world champions. That's a no secret. I've been trying to compete against these guys for the last 3 years now. The managers, promoters hasn't been making it happen. So I'm to the point where as though now I'm willing to meet these guys in the catchweight. Any of these other guys that has a name that's relevant in the sport of boxing, that's anyone that's looked at as a good fighter. I would love to get an opportunity to compete against them guys. If it means I have to move up in weight, we can make it happen.
Gary, I asked you before if you're going to watch Lomachenko-Linares. I'm assuming you still didn't, since you weren't.
Correct.
And if you did find out about it, what did you think about Linares' performance? And then did you see any new holes in the future?
Didn't watch it.
What did you think of the result?
Doesn't really matter. It don't affect me in no type of way. I ain't put no money in my pocket or my family's pocket or my friend's pocket.
Do you have a preference to who you fight between Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mares or Selby or any of those guys?
No, I don't really have a preference. Like I said before, hopefully we're lining ourselves up to be able to provide a sense of stability for our families, ultimately. And that's what I want. A lot of fighters aren't willing to step in the ring because we get paid based upon us being able to produce. Their chances of producing against Mr. Gary Brothers Jr. is very, very slim, and they're not willing to put that on the line, especially when they're doing it for their family. They're doing it for their loved ones. So whoever decides to step up and take the fight, I'm willing to make it happen. I would love to get a unification bout. That's the reason why I take my hat off to Jojo Diaz, a young fighter who's willing to come up, and he understands the concept of the business and the sport that a lot of these fighters aren't willing to fight me, and for him to be able to do it, speaks volumes on his character, and his team's character. He just might have bit off a little more than he can chew.
Right. And you were him basically years ago when Johnny Gonzalez had the title after he beat Abner Mares. You came up and you destroyed him. When you hear him talk like that, do you like that? Do you want him to be there for you to fight and execute?
Of course. I mean, like I said before, as a world champion, I wouldn't want anything less than a worthy opponent. In my eyes, a worthy opponent is someone that's not afraid, someone that's honestly willing to fight and going to bring the best that they can possibly bring. And that's what I feel as though JoJo's going to bring.
What do you think about JoJo's emotional response to this bout? I mean, clearly he's taking this very serious. What did you think about that, seeing that he was close to tears?
I mean, he might be close to tears on Saturday as well, they was already, it was funny. They was talking about going to sleep and being tired and all that. He might go to sleep Saturday. It's possible.
Have you trained any different in this, preparing for this bout that you done in the past?
I mean, of course. You never really train the same for everyone. Everyone has a different style, and you want to prepare based upon the style it is that you're going to compete against. So we always definitely train differently, but we ready.
It seemed like to me you got a little more motivation in this fight than you had in your past fight. Does this fight right here mean a little bit more than the Escandon fight?
He's definitely more notable than Escandon was. You know, he has a following, he has a good fan base behind him. I think that's cool. That helps us be able to provide for our families much better than we would for someone that no one knows. That helps, but once again, the objective is still the same.
Now, in the